Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Geoguessr. We're playing a diverse world today. It is map by mapper, 3-minute time challenge, and it's daylight savings. Well, technically, yesterday it was daylight savings, but this is the first video that will be affected by the daylight savings change. Now, I believe I have mentioned in the past that it was going to be an hour later. However, I was wrong. It's an hour earlier. But who cares about early? Now, we do have a little bit of language right here. A little bit. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Czech. I do see maybe an HV. Maybe. It's kind of maybe an LV. Latvia? Latvia. Fuck it. Latvia. It's not going to be Riga. It's probably going to be Jermala or Olane. Olane's like a good one. Is that a Dacia? It's tough to tell from the front, especially when there's cars you don't typically see in the United States. Now, the only reason I know of Dacias is because of PUBG, and I can assure you this does not feel like PUBG. Now, we do have a truck, we do have EU license plates, we do have a church. All wonderful information. Yeah, this looks like a Dacia. All wonderful and good information. It's very green. Really fucking green. Language isn't the greatest. So now we need to find, hopefully, a town name. This looks like it could be an ambulance or something. There's commune de service. Nothing there. As we find the bus stop, but no information on the bus stop. It's just finding the right way to go, man. If we could find a major road, that would be great. This feels like it's a major road. Alright, hold on. We got Lipaja, Aziri, and Pampali. I don't know if any of those are big at all. From a distance, I could see Riga. I don't see... Oh, here's Lipaja. And that's going to be to our northwest. So we could be over here. What about Pampali? Not seeing Pampali. I see Pampori. I know they're different, but... And I don't see a Ziri either. Here's a Dole. We're going to be out of time. But we're by Lipaja, which hopefully is good. And it ends up being further west, further east. We're in a town called Saldus. I still don't see the other two names. Which, it happens. They could be here. I'm just... half of it I don't even remember anymore. But we got the place right, and that's always the important thing. Yellow in the back. White in the front. UK. Right? Isn't that just solidified? UK? If it was yellow, it's a little hilly though. It would be like Netherlands. It's a little too green to be Israel, so just throw it on fucking down. Over by Manchester. We're returning to start because I already got lost. We're gonna go down towards the town instead of away from the town. No footway for 300 yards. I'm guessing that's what a crosswalk, well, the sidewalk is called. We do have a truck and it's gone. So, if we're in the UK, we should be able to find town names. That's .com, not what we wanted. This way. We are on the left-hand side, so it does fit in with being the UK. It feels like those Harry Potter houses where you have like nothing. Then we have a great place sign. Brockhole Center. Fuck if I know. Which means we just entered it, which means going this way, we're leaving it. Rock salt. What the fuck? Vitria Piazza. You know what? When you see things and you're like, oh, you know what I could go for right now? A slice of pizza. You're gonna start seeing pizza fucking everywhere. As we slowly run out of time, we solely Kirkley's MC, Brockles. The Kirkley sounds not Italian, Irish. Could this be North Ireland? Maybe. Westward. No, this is Dakota, UK. Fuck. Established 91. I have no idea where we are. We haven't seen any big major names. We do have Rockwood Valley or something like that, which I've never heard of, which means it's probably really small. We have the Home Veterinary Center, Rapid Hills. Those are 3 different places. Huddersfield, Honley, and Elland. We just have to check this real fast, just in case, because I'm pretty sure it could be up here. It feels like it could be. I don't see it anywhere. Hope for luck. Let's go over by Worcester. Fuck it. And we should have kept it exactly where it fucking was because we were in Manchester. Wow. Well, here's Brockholes. What did I say? Rockholes? Our guess was literally like right here in Upper Mill. Wow. We should have fucking looked around us. Kind of feels cold and dreary. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Russia. Also wouldn't be surprised if it's a Nordic country. It just... Oh, and now we get the sunshine. So, new coverage, new me. Doesn't feel so dreary anymore. Got some blurs. Now we don't. Tire truss with the R-E, T-Y-R-E. Post Nord. I think the Nord is throwing it off. Let's just keep going. We'll find something. We have Kirk i Berge Parkvej. What if we're in Denmark? Not a lot of accents on the language. I know that's not the greatest thing to look for. We do have bunch of language. But that's it. Website, please. .dk. Denmark. Thank you. Vilge. I don't know. Now that we have the country down, we need to find the way out of this industrial park. And hopefully to a highway. That's a lot here. I'm sad that this doesn't tell us where we are, but I understand it. You know, like, you're never gonna see on like a sign like that something that tells you exactly where you are. O3S. What the fuck is that? I've never seen a road like that before. Which I'm guessing is O3 south to Ishoj. Fuck. I don't even know where to start, to be honest. We are used to different roads. We're used to the 3 numbered roads where it's like 128, and we're like, oh, I know where 128 is. And then it's like, oh, here's 456, and you're like, I know where 456 is. You don't, but you know the region it's supposed to be in, which is the important part. So now that we're on, I'm not even gonna call this a major road. I mean, it's 2 lanes in both ways. That could be a major road. We're gonna try and find a better looking road number than O3S, because O3S is not going to help us. This does feel like it's kind of large of a town. So O3S shouldn't be that difficult to find. The issue is I don't even know where to look. Right? I'm not familiar with the O3S. I'm not familiar with the names of the towns we were finding. We need to find a different road. And that is the easiest part. Because we only have 10 seconds. Alright. I'm not moving our guess this time because we were really fucking close last time and we moved our guess and lost points. So, we're not moving it. And it ends up being over by Copenhagen. So here's the 04, 03, 02. So I'm guessing if we're near Copenhagen, that's where the O's are. So here's 03. I don't see 03 south, though. So it might just be that we were going to be heading south. But not bad. And we got, what, 2 more rounds? Make up 2,000 points or something? It could be Bangladesh. It could be Cambodia. It could be Indonesia. There's nothing of importance. We are on the right-hand side. But the language... Is that the anchor? That's the anchor. We're in Cambodia. Alrighty. Everything feels like it's been like a town, a city. Not a small area. There's a Cambodian flag. The International Manufacturing Limited, that doesn't fucking help us. We're looking for a name of a town. The issue is, I think all of the names of all of the towns are going to be in Cambodian rather than English. Now, we are seeing some translations, like the Clinic Rock. Obviously, Coca-Cola, that's not going to be translated. But that's not going to help us figure out exactly where we are. It does feel like it's a city, though. It could be like the suburbs, like what you would consider, I don't know, the outskirts of Queens, where it's densely populated, but it's not like a rural area. And I know most of you are going to be like, but Maff, Queens is a part of New York City. Well, you know what? It's different, man. It's different. Facebook.com/IIC. What the fuck? The IIC, University of Technology. This should have had a region on it. It still probably does. IIC could be a region. Could just be like the first letter from each thing. The Canadian Bank PLC, Choc Angre branch. So I guess we're in a place called Choc Angre. Oh God. We could look. It's the branch, right? And that means that should be where we are. I gotta learn like every fucking little town name in every fucking country. My brain's gonna explode, but we'll be fine. But no Choc Angre yet. It could be really small. It doesn't feel like it's supposed to be very small. It feels like we should be able to see it from this distance, unless it's being taken up by a major city, where it's kind of like Queens is, where you're looking and it will be right here because Krong Siem Reap is so much bigger of a city, of a town, and with population that it just takes over and you can't see it. I didn't see it. You guys might have seen it, but I didn't. We're going a little further north just in case. Hope for luck. And it actually, we could have just kept our guess exactly where it fucking was. End up being 9 miles off. I don't even know if... Well, here's the Cham Angre. So it was a region kind of like what I said, where it was just overtaken because Phnom Penh was just so much bigger. We need a perfect score here, and we need the current leader to fuck up 2,000 points. 1,100, but we're aiming for 2,000. That way I don't have to get a perfect score. Dread Dreary, feels like fall, feels like after harvest time, all the leaves are gone. Could even be winter, but there's no snow on the ground. I know that has nothing to do with winter, but it feels, So, where are we? Really flat. Really fucking flat. We might be able to get away with Eastern Ukraine, Eastern Poland. I know those are 2 different places, but they could work. It could be Denmark, but I don't think Denmark has coverage that looks like this. I feel like this is like totally Eastern Europe. Maybe Latvia, maybe Slovakia. First chance at language, nothing here. Fuck. We do have the Romanian style poles. You see them? So this could be Romania. I know this has been in Hungary, and I know it's been in Poland. So that doesn't necessarily help us, although it does feel thicker than the Polish ones. Let's go down here. It could be Hungary. We're going to see if we can't find language. But we're going off of telephone poles. And I can tell you now, telephone poles are not our specialty. We're going to do our best. Here's language. Okay. I don't think this is Romania. I think this is going to be Hungary. It doesn't look Polish. It doesn't look Romanian. Let's go over here. I don't know. It looks like a flat area. Can we get on a road, though? We can. There's a lot of water here, though. Let's go over here a little bit. Over by Okani. So, thick poles. It still could be Romania, but I'm used to seeing, like, bottom accents and not top accents when it comes to Romania. We do have vehicles. I don't see any Dacias, which are made in Romania. That's not a Dacia. We got 20 seconds, and we got nothing but telephone poles. This is probably going to be a better key to where we are. Praying for Hungary here. Praying for fucking Hungary. No flags. No websites. No town names. Just telephone poles. And it ends up being Hungary. And it ends up being over kind of where we would have guessed. We were going to guess over here. Not bad. 20 miles off. So 23,785. That's a pretty good score. Our biggest fuck ups were places where we literally had the guess, like the UK, and then moved it. Denmark could have been a little bit better, but not a big deal. But this is more of what you expect from a diverse world. 4 in Europe, and then you got your one outlier somewhere else. That's more like it. Let's see the high score. So Torres Beta coming in first place at 24.8. So we really needed that extra few points here and there. E. Chandler coming in second at 24.062, which is a really good score. You guys all saw how I did. And then we had Benedict Schwanker in fourth at 23. And Wolf Trekker, not even 100 points behind, coming in fifth. But overall, not a terrible game. Obviously, we could have done better. We had a chance to win at one point, and we missed. We missed our chance. It's 4,000. Everything was above 4,500 points. Every guess for one of us was 4,500, which means probably the same up here. What about Benedict? Benedict, 1 under 45, and Wolf Trekker, 1 under 45. So, some really good guesses all around. Now, that is going to be where we called for the day. There are going to be 3, count them, 3 links in the description. We're going to have, Tuesday's Twitch link, Wednesday's Twitch link, and Wednesday's YouTube video. So there's going to be 3 in the description. And we are going to be early an hour for the next 3 weeks because daylight savings happened in the United States, and it did not happen anywhere else yet. So if you have been observing daylight savings and your country hasn't switched times yet, we're going to be an hour early until your country switches times, and then we'll be back to our normal schedule, even though for people who are affected by daylight savings, this is normal. But until tomorrow, guys, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one, and bye-bye.